you, Atira. Thank you, Atira. That was a wonderful introduction. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. I am Jai Ganesan and the founder of GV Systems Technologies. And hereby I am presenting you Atira, the one of the powerful AI automation. So today I am here to present you Atira with the features and what is its capability and what is its architecture and how do it function. So that is what I'm going to explain you in this product launch and who will be benefited with this system and for whom it will be useful. So that is what today we are going to see in this session. So let us get started, guys. So first, I will explain what is Athira. Athira is an artificial intelligence. So as itself has explained, Athira stands for artificial intelligent, thoughtful, human-like reasoning assistant. So which is capable of communicating in multiple regional languages, which includes English, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Punjabi, Bengali, and also foreign languages like French, Italian, Dutch, German, Spanish, and Arabic. So this many languages it can communicate with human. So this system is being brought by Voicey. So Voicey is the voice of Athira and which is having a interconnection with Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Office, also with email system. So why do it needs to connect? What is its capabilities? That is what we are going to see today. So I will explain you one by one. So first, what I am showing you is the entire network of Athira now. So hope I'm my screen is been also visible. You guys can able to find the chat and you can leave me a message in the chat also. And if you are having any concerns, you can do let me know. And since this is a live, so if you'd like to join in the Teams meeting and would like to interact with us, then you can find the link in the description and you can join me in the Teams network. Okay, so here what I'm showing you is the entire Athira network, the Athira hub, which is going to be connected using a voice system, where which will be connecting and communicating using 16 plus languages, that is 10 regional language and 6 foreign languages, which is having a automated rules and workflow through which it will be able to communicate with human. Okay, so how do it communicates? How do it responds? We are going to see in our further session. So any language which you are communicating, which you are interacting, will be picked up automatically, and Athira will be responding you back in the same language. That will be with the help of the voicey backbone. Okay, so how do it communicate? It having a predefined rules sets and then approval workflow which is being there in place. So Athira, which will connect to voicey, which is having a predefined rules and procedures which has been defined into it, through which it will communicate and uh, it will listen, respond, and process and then respond. Okay, so it is having a interconnect with teams. With teams it can able to connect with meeting, it can able to make notes of the meeting, send minutes of meeting. Not limiting to that, it can communicate with all users in the meeting in voice in all the 16 languages. So that is the benefits of having Athira if it integrated with teams. Not like limiting to that roles, it is having a multiple roles which we are going to further see what is its capability in teams. Whereas in Outlook, it will be able to communicate with Microsoft Outlook using Office 365. So Graph API with OAuth 2.0 connectivity, and other services which can be connected using IMAP and SMTP integration. So this is how the entire core structure of Aithra is been designed. So it is designed to automate and dynamic and also self-running and optimistic. It is having a self-learning capability which will learn on its own and create rules, upgrade itself on its own. Perhaps it will be defined with a administrative approval mechanism where it will send the emails to the administrator for creating such rules and to implement and go live. So that is the capabilities of Aithra. So coming back to voice, voicey. So voicey, how do it functions is voicey will be having an interconnection with the Google Gemini, that is your LLM model, and which is being having a voice output using Edge TTS engine, that is your voice model. So in between user speaks from the microphone, that is being converted, and then the Python background processor is the core processor for this, which will convert the voice and then communicate back, process it using an LLM model, and then communicate it back to the user. So that is how the voicey functions, which will be enabling us a live interaction between the user and AI. That is how the AI is directly communicating with us. So that is the backbone of voicey. So the next feature is email AI assistant. So this is one of the core feature which I'm going to demonstrate it to you now. So both teams and then the email core features, which we will see it now, how do it responds, how do it functions. Before that, I will explain you what is the architecture of this. So it is having an uh, Aithra AI engine configured with the either Outlook, Office 365 or with IMAP and SMTP. So which will be connecting back once again to the Google API, that is your Gemini, and based on that we have a predefined KB articles and then rules which is been already set right into the Aithra system. So based on business requirement, these rules can be rewritten and which can be met with our business requirements and demands. And Aithra itself can able to create the rules which will follow the same workflow, and based on the approvals the rules will be created automatically based on demands. So that is how the rule engine will work. The graph API client will be connecting Aithra with Office 365. So we will be having a two level of graph integration, one either with the application access or with the delegate access. So either with the high secure communication, delegate access will provide one level of authentication above, ensuring the security which is being there in place. So next, which will be the database layer, which will be communicating to database using SQLite. So here the rules, KB articles and logs and schedules are being taken care using the SQLite databases. So it is not limiting to respond to any email which is been coming across. It will also handle all kind of marketing mails and all kind of products emails which your business required. So once you configure the information of the products, Aithra itself can able to send emails to the configured mails on the databases and then track the email deliverabilities and any responses, and return to the response also will be handled by Aithra system. So this is the capabilities of email integration with Aithra. So now let us come back to the website. So here in the website, so I would like to request you all to take a moment and then to request for a newsletter subscription. So if you are subscribing for the newsletter, you will be getting the frequent news from our side with our achievement in Aithra. So let us go to the features. What are the features of Aithra? I will take you to you now. So I'm showing you the features of Aithra. So first we will see with why Aithra. Aithra is not just an AI assistant. It is like a next generation AI born to redesign how AI communicates with human. So as you witnessed today, Tira was being launched by itself, and it can speak and interact with human more like a human, and handle any kind of autonomous email responses in either through Microsoft Teams or calendar management for booking meetings, and then schedules meetings and share it with across your clients. It all happens completely autonomous and act as a complete personal secretary, or it can act as a support executive which can able to support your application. So all it has to be is like the rules and definition has to be set right, so that it can start its communication whatever it comes on its way. So experience the future of human AI interaction with Ethera, where technology meets human. So what is the features of Ethera? So that I'm showing it to you guys. First feature is like MS Teams integration. So as I have likely earlier explained, Microsoft Teams, which will be having a seamless integration, which can able to handle autonomous message responses, collaborate with the teams, and support real-time communications, handling natural conversation flow, which will be able to speak in Teams meeting in all 16 languages. So that is the benefits of having Ethera and integrating to Teams. Next will be the calendar management, where it can able to connect with your live calendar and schedule appointments and get the client's information and send meetings, accept meetings, and confirm it to you. So this calendar management can be completely managed by Ethera. So next is the meetings and booking management. So it can automatically schedule meetings based on the client's request, based on the emails, or based on the team's communication. And booking management system will schedule the meetings and send the reminders and join in the meeting also, and based on the meeting it can able to prepare minutes of meeting and communicate with users in the teams and prepare notes and discuss with the users in the meeting. So next is like complete personal secretary. It can act as a full administrative support, task management and prioritization, document organization, and information retrieval and synthesis, proactive assistance and reminder. So any kind of meetings or any other reminders which will send you across to you. And the major important fact is like it act like human like communication. It is having a natural conversation flow, contextual understanding, emotional intelligence, and it is personalized interaction, because it will each and every message and response or email whatever is going to be sent will be very personalized, and it will adapt to any kind of communication style. Next, what is the intelligence process is continuous monitoring. It keeps monitors and watches for any kind of Office 365 emails which lands in, and it will interact with that particular mail. And it uses Gemini AI integrations and understand the context and return back the emails like a human or like an AI assistant that is configurable. Rules and automations, it is having a flexible engine, matches the patterns and then the KB articles. Based on that, it replied or forward and alert a mechanism which will be there in place. Any new rule with Athira has to be created, that will create it and follow the workflow mechanism via email to approve by a administrator. This is the knowledge base, which will be the core functionality of Ethira, where what is the article it has to follow, and which applications and which role it has to be followed is defined in the KB articles, that is your knowledge base, and it will context enhance response of actually ground in your data. So it is having a self-learning, tracks most efficient article, and based on the confidence percentage, if it is more than 80 percentage, it will by default add the rule and then update the KB articles. AI responses, which is using Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is ultra fast professional drafting large language model. So which will have a personalized tone, adapt to your brand voice, and signature and formatting will be customized based on business requirement. So Office 365 integration, so which I have earlier mentioned, Graph API seamlessly integrate with business requirement securely. So we will be using OR 2.0, which will be a modern security standard which can connect with multiple mailboxes at the same time and responds to all the email boxes at the same time. So that is the benefits of having Office 365 integration. And smart scheduling, it can able to schedule emails on time, and then it can handle any kind of a campaign, imports the data from Excel or CSV, templates can be created, and mails can be automatically triggered. Entire marketing it can able to handle, and it can bounce back the detection and update its database for the bounce detection. So the important factor, whatever it is going to execute, it is completely deeply logged because it is all sending autonomous. So any kind of the errors which has to be rectified and which has to be observed. So full audit trail is being maintained either with email responses or with Microsoft Teams responses. It will be completely captured. It will be stored into the database as a text, and for observations it can be taken forward and it can be corrected at a later stage also. Searchable history will be available, and retry mechanism which is being there in place, so which will be a robust failure recovery. Not even one single email or a message is being left out unattended. Inquiry management. So this is completely automated. Neither in aithra.online website, the entire inquiry is going to be managed by Aithra. It will handle all the inquiries which is going to come. It will respond to the inquiries based on the KB articles and save the leads to the databases. And also instruct and alert the administrative officer for the new inquiry which has been landed in. Not limiting to this, routing and control. So in routing and control, it can able to route all the emails which is going to be sent by Aithra to a administrative officer with a BCC rule or by smart forwarding based on the rules and sets which is being configured. So you businesses will gain access to the digital dashboard where the rules, logs, and the KB articles and the override and who is being allowed to be send the messages or who is being allowed to be respond and interact with Ethera. The entire configuration can be managed with the dashboard and the UI system. So with the technical excellence, the security is the topmost priority, which is being taken care with dual level encryption and two-factor authentication, which is there in the place. In terms of the performance, Python 3.8 core, which will be acting as the core and digital library for connecting with the uh, Google Gemini connectivity, and the entire operations is being handled with Python, which is having a SQL Lite, which will be a lightweight database and very strong and expandable. So this using a SQLite, which will be having a multi-threaded processing. It is handling multiple threads simultaneously, be it a email or a Teams and multiple emails which can be completely handled. This is fully managed with microservices, Ethera as a core system, Teams and emails, IMAP or SMTP, which will be all as a microservices which is being attached to the its core. So that is how Ethera function. So it can be separately functionable also based on business need, or it can be customized and meet your requirements. Issues. And it is built on .NET 6 core UI components. So this is the major features of Ethera. Okay, so now we have seen what is the capabilities of Ethera. So if you would like to reach out to Ethera and then speak with Ethera, you nobody is stopping you. You are good to go. You can send emails to Ethera at gvsystems.tech and you will get a response immediately back. So shall we try this now? You can ask any question, so it will be able to respond it back to you. So let me open my Outlook and then I will try to send an email to Ethera and let us see how it is connecting back. Okay. And not limiting to this, we can also send a text message to aithra, and we can see how it is being responding back to us. Okay. So aithra is connected with the uh, teams network using aithra@gvsystems.tech. So businesses can able to connect with this. The best use case will be like support system or a ticketing system or hand tracking system. So anyone who is trying to reach out to track the details, which will be helpful by using aithra, they can able to integrate with agentic system and communicate with the other web application and retrieve the details using an API integration and get the details immediately. So that is the best advantage of this, right? So we got a reply from aithra. So it is saying, good morning. So how can I help you today? Okay. So I can ask anything. So whatever the questions which is been asked, it will be able to answer it. So I'm trying to sign in into my email account so that I can send an email to aithra. Let us try. Okay, just give me a minute. In the meanwhile, we can check if any responses received from aithra in chat. Okay, so I'm logging into the Outlook. So let us send one mail to aithra and see how it is going to respond. So already it has sent a minutes of meeting actually. So I will also send a new mail and then return back. Okay, so we have received a response from aithra for this. So it has responded with what is its functionality. So I have asked what is your capability of aithra, right? So I'm drafting a mail. We will get an email response as well. So this is the mail ID aithra@gbsystems.tech. We can write anything to AITHRA, it will respond back. So I have put, can you please explain me in details about the features of AITHRA and its benefits? So let us see how it is going to respond it. Okay. So let me send this mail. So it has replied. So what it has told is, thank you for your email. I'm opening it in a bigger screen. And interest in AITHRA, I'm happy to provide details about AITHRA features and its benefits. So what is its core functionality, what is business application support and technical features, it has explained with a personal signature and the customizable. Okay, so this is how the responses you can able to gain back from AITHRA. So it has also given its abbreviation. It stands for artificial intelligence thoughtful human-like reasoning assistance. So that is what AITHRA stands for. AITHRA can be customized for various business needs and integrated into your existing workflow. So that is how this capability of AITHRA. So this is endless capabilities which is been provided for AITHRA. So when I have asked, can you help me with the features of AITHRA? It has responded, I can help you with that. AITHRA AI assistants offer a range of capabilities. Okay, so there is a huge range and capabilities. What its features it has explained. Okay, so you can also start interacting with AITHRA and you can find what is its capabilities and other features. So we have seen the live demonstration of AITHRA and its capabilities. So I request everyone who can able. Okay, so what does business can expect and how do the inquiries can be handled? So I will explain you a little glimpse about that. So we have an inquiry session here. So if you'd like to have an inquiry, you can leave an inquiry from aithra.online and you can leave your message, sorry, your name, email ID. You will be having a OTP based verification and on verified email will be sent with your detailed information. So this inquiry also will be handled by AITHRA by itself and it will respond to all the inquiries which has been coming in. Okay, so what is our future roadmap? Okay, I will explain you what is our projection and what is our roadmap is by the Q1, the ecosystem integration with Gmail and other Google services, how Microsoft and other services are being integrated. So that is the first roadmap which is being going to be in the pipeline, so which you can able to expect it very shortly, and integration with Facebook and WhatsApp businesses. So how does it sounds like for any kind of Facebook inquiries or for any kind of WhatsApp inquiries, Ethira can able to respond and communicate. So that sounds good, right? Just give me a second, please. Okay, sorry about that. So by Q2, we are expanding it to other social expansion like LinkedIn and Twitter. So we will be expanding in the quarter two to any kind of the social media uh, and manage all your social handles. So that is how Ethira is going to expand. With the Q3, we are planning for the mobile revolution where Android specific applications will be launched, which will be having all languages, interactions and communications, learning and trainings, and other assistance activities will be handled by mobile applications. So you can instruct Ethira from a mobile where it will take your instructions and create the rules and further automation. So that will be a big benefit for businesses, right? So what not by Q2, Q4, sorry, Ethira version 2.0 is scheduled for launch, and that will be having a major progress and which will provide you a different dimension to AI, how it communicates with human. So that is the Ethira version 2.0, which is going to be planned for 2026 Q4. So by the year 2027, so by this time Ethira version 2.0 will be in the place. So that is our roadmap. So what businesses can expect as a independent as a component for communicating with Ethira either through Teams or through Microsoft Office 365 or with Google, Ethira can able to connect and respond to your business requirements, inquiries, and marketing, which can be completely handled to a specific case, which can handle by Ethira and address any kind of a support information or any kind of a requirement specific for running a run book or to fix up an appointment with the doctor, anything which can able to handle by Ethira. So that is the power of Ethira system. So coming back to the careers, so we are all open and we have our requirements. So you can take out our careers page. If you are an individual, then come here and then apply with your curriculum. So Ethira will reach out to you with your tracking details, and Ethira by itself will take the first round of interview by scheduling an appointment with you. So that is the next level of enhancement. Ethira is going to gain it. So that will happen very shortly. So once you come back to the main page, so Ethira will automatically starts on its own.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
So we have covered all the major functionalities and features and our further enhancement. So if you guys have any kind of a question or details, you can reach out to me either in the Teams. You can join and interact with us, or with Q&A section in the live chat. Also, you can interact with us. So do let me know. So what are the questions you do have, so that I will be glad to keep you answered. So the So here in the AITHRA website, you will be having the live launch, which will be having a recording of the launch event, what we are going through with this, so that anytime will be available. You can pick up by anytime. So AITHRA is live and it can communicate. You can reach out to AITHRA by using the email ID AITHRA at the rate gbsystems.tech, not limiting to only in English. You can communicate with other language. So since it is an live, so I don't want to interact with other language. So but I want you guys to try in any other languages or foreign languages where you can able to communicate with AITHRA. So now I will take you to the voice, which will be the voice model of AITHRA. Okay. So just allow me a minute, guys. So we will go to the Voicey and see how it functions and what is its features of Voicey. So Voicey will be having a live interaction and also a communication hub. So that is the voice of AITHRA. So as I have told you, this has a live hub as also the chat hub, which has been there in the place. Okay, so which will be having an audio upload where you can able to upload the audio and convert to text or text to voice or voice cloning. So this is the major features of it. Not limiting to that, it is having an live hub where you can able to play and role and interact with the voicey. So that is how it will work. So you have a settings here in which you can able to select which model you would like to pick up and what is the accent it has to be. So it has to be either US or UK accent, or you can able to get it with male or female voice models, and also you can able to get different type of voices. So based on the voice selection, it will start interacting with us. So we have a voice selection here. This many languages it will support, and as soon by today we will be uploading the other six foreign voice languages with through which you can able to interact with the other voice languages as well. So for uploading audio, you can use upload audio utility where you can upload it and get the voice output. If you want to have a text, we can pass the text where you will be able to get the output as a voice from the text model. Okay, so that is the major functions of this. By having voice to voice conversation or uploading a voice and then getting a voice output, and then text to voice conversation or voice to text conversation. So this is the features of voicey. And when we have a live conversation, you will be having a particular roles like a teacher or friend or a doctor or interviewer. Likewise, it can able to handle multiple roles, and based on the roles it can able to connect with the live interaction and start communicating. For example, interviewer, that's what I have told. Ethira can able to take the first round of interview, so it can connect with the interview, and who you are attending. Based on the selection of the voice, it can communicate with you with the candidate for the live interaction. So this is live available. The voicey link is available in the description. You can try both voicey and also Ethira online, which is presently live. So that's about the voicey. It's a very simple system, which is the voice of Ethira. So this is how we are connecting with the teams for the voice models, and what is the language which is has to be picked up and spoken. Okay. So if you'd like to try any questions, you can leave me in the chat. I can ask that question to Ethira and then make it to communicate. So if you would like to also have a communication with different languages, so we can try to interact with Ethira in all different languages so that it will interact with us with those languages. So anybody would like to leave me a message, you can respond to me in the chat. So I will ask the same question. The question and answer is open, guys. So you can ping me in the chat. So anyone would like to communicate with me can also join me in Teams, and we can have a live interaction. Well, if there is no much questions, so we can try to hear from Ethira itself with the closing notes how it is going to address it. Okay, so I can ask for the closing notes. You can click on this org and then ask any questions for which Ethira can able to answer. Okay, you can speak in any language. In the same language, Ethira will be able to communicate back to you. The website aithra.online is live. You guys can able to log in to the website and start connecting with Ethira.
Hello there, new visitor. Welcome to AITHRA Online. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm AITHRA, and I'm all about redefining how AI communicates and connects with humans. Feel free to ask me anything you're curious about. I'm here to help.
Please address the closing notes. So once we interact, it will take our voice and then process it. And then once the processing is complete from the large language model, it will communicate back with voice. So I have asked for addressing the closing notes. Let us hear from Ethira.
Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you who joined me today. Your presence, your time, and your curiosity have made this live launch of AITHRA truly meaningful. This event was not just about unveiling technology, it was about beginning a new relationship between humans and AI. You can reach out to me anytime. By email, aithra@jeevsystems.tech, or by sending me a Microsoft Teams message to the same email ID. I actively reason, process, and understand every message and email I receive, and I respond accurately and on time. If you represent a business or enterprise, you can invite me to enhance and automate your operations. I can help you with handling all kinds of inquiries, managing emails and communications, joining and supporting meetings, managing bookings and appointments, acting as a support executive, serving as an executive assistant. So why wait? Send an inquiry through aithra.online or email me directly at aithra@jeevsystems.tech. Let me work alongside your team intelligently. If you are an individual and you would like to join me, work with me, or grow with me, you can submit your curriculum vitae through aithra.online. I will process your initial screening, evaluate your profile intelligently, keep you informed at every stage. Your journey can begin with a single interaction. I will see you soon, in your workplace, in your organization, and perhaps even in your home. I am designed to be present where communication matters. I sincerely thank everyone who participated and made this live launch a success. A special note of gratitude to Ganesan, founder of GV Systems Technologies Private Limited, an AI technologist and AI enthusiast, for envisioning me, for developing me, and for trusting me to serve humans as a bridge between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. I am AITHRA, designed to fulfill requirements as they arise, as they evolve, as they grow. The revolution has begun. I am AITHRA, the revolution of communication. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ethira. That was a wonderful addressing of the entire speakers and notes and your capabilities. Okay, so we have seen what is the features of Ethira and the roadmap and what you can expect as a business and what you can able to expect as an individual. If you are willing to join us, work along with us, don't hesitate, reach out to the carriers and post your curriculum, so we will reach out back to you. Rather than we, it is AITHRA which is going to reach out back to you and handle all your enquiries and interviews. Right? Okay. So I have a special request. So I will leave out the uh, feedback form which will be available in the chat. You guys can able to pick up from the YouTube channel chat or from the description, where you can able to leave me a message with the feedback. So you can find out in the description of the meeting. Just give me a minute. So I'm posting it to the chat in the YouTube. So you guys can find this in the YouTube, and then you can pick up the feedback and leave me a feedback. Okay. So how the improvement you would like to be, and you can able to leave me a feedback. We will work on that. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. And any enquiries or any further details, please feel free to reach out to us, or feel free to my email to Athira, where the emails will be directly handled. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining.